Hi, it's Friday night, and we're gonna talk about my January favorites. So I'm gonna go in the order that I actually use the products. And as a 50-year-old lady, there are some things that I'm gonna be including that I bet you nobody includes in their favorites video. But these are my workhorses. These are things that really help my life. So when I woke up this morning, I took some Excedrin because my head was hurting, among other things. And I'm telling you, I used to take migraine medicine, no joke, and this helps as much as the migraine medicine I used to take. And it just helps me with all of my aches and pains, all my 50-year-old lady aches and pains have. Love me some Excedrin migraine. It is the stuff. The very next thing is some skincare. I'm very sensitive, eczema prone, dry. That's what I am. One of the things that I really love is the Erno Lazlo Hydrate and Nourish. Well, that's what it does, but it's the Hydrophel skin supplement. I really love this stuff so much. It's like a mucusy sort of liquid, but once you get past the texture, it is incredible. It's like an essence that you put after you wash your face. It calms everything down and has lots of soothing botanicals and calming ingredients to really get your skin ready for, you know, some real skincare. And I first got this in a influencer box. Like, it was my very first product that I received from Influencer. And I was like, it was $58. And I was like, I would never pay $58, right? And then I started using it, and I was like, sheesh, I bet you I will, because it feels that good on my sensitive, eczema-prone skin. Really good stuff. I'm also loving the Origins Hello Calm weed mask. It's got this cannabis sativa seed oil. So I think just hemp seed oil is what I think they used to call it before it became very trendy. But it's got some good ingredients. Cannabis is the fourth ingredient. It is very relaxing. I mean, it doesn't get you high or anything like that. It doesn't, like, for example, have the same effect as this Rombauer Red Zinfandel, but it feels pretty good when you put it on and get in a bath. But it's very calming and hydrating to the skin. So that's one of my favorites. I have problems with super dry eyes, and this Genteel Tears Lubricant Eye Gel is so good for me. I can't use my contacts for more than a couple of hours at a time, and you know, eye problems. I kept my contacts in way too long once, years and years ago, and contracted keratitis, a serious eye infection from it. And my eyes have never been the same since. Is why I don't have on any mascara today. I only can really use mascara just, you know, sometimes. It's certainly not something I can use every day. I think that probably the false lashes are probably a little bit less irritating to my eyes than, you know, mascara at this point. But most of the time, I'm just doing my eye looks and I'm videoing. I won't put on mascara and stuff like that. But this really soothes and hydrates my eyes. The other thing that I use for my eyes are these Erno Lazlo. Yeah. Hello Bright Eyes mask set. They're just eye patches. And they're 12 in this box. And I think that's a economy size. And I want to say that they are $48. But they're always available. I might be lying. I know the ones with 6 in them are normally 30. They retail for $36, and those are always available. But this 12 pack may have been a limited edition. The other thing that I use is my Algenist Liquid Collagen Lip, and this is phenomenal. This is a great lip serum. This is skincare for your lips. And I actually discovered this. Most of my beauty problems are of my own doing, but I discovered this great lip product during a botched lip enhancement procedure last year where I had an allergic reaction and my lips were swollen up. Like, I'm gonna actually try to see if I can insert a picture on the end because it's actually frightening. Like it was so, they were so, I mean, anyway, I'm not going to gross you out with all the details, but I had to take steroids and bed rest and fluids and yeah. So no more lip injections for me. But you know, as you get older, you begin to lose volume in your lips. And you know, I miss my, you know, my big, full, juicy lips, but not enough to go through that again, I have to say. But this product is really wonderful. It just takes care of the skin on your lips, and it helps to get rid of all those little fine lines on your lips, and just your lip products sit better and look better, and just your lips look a lot more plump and juicy and smooth with this product. For primer, I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's moisturizing. It's affordable. I think it's $36. By the way, I think this is $35, this lip stuff. This primer right here, it's just really good. It's silicone free. It doesn't irritate my sensitive skin. It's made with coconut water and probiotic based ingredients, it says, and I just haven't had any problems with this, and it hydrates really nicely. For that glow, I just discovered this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and I use it in 4 medium, and it is not a foundation. It is it's just like a luminizer, really, and I just put this on before my foundation, and it just brings out all the youthful glow and all the out of your skin. I really love this Charlotte Tilbury. Like I said, I have it in the color 4, which I normally would go light to medium, but when I saw light to medium, it said that it had a peach undertone. And you know, that's really not what I wanted. And this has a golden undertone, and my skin does. And I'm usually like a light to medium, like an NC30 or, you know, somewhere around there. And then in the summertime, you know, I can get up to like a NC35 or NC37 or whatever. But I really like this. And it doesn't really even matter the color you get, I don't think. If you liked peach, I could have gotten the peach, but because it doesn't have any real pigmentation to it. It doesn't really color your skin. So it's not like it matters if the shade, excuse me, is a little too light or a little too dark. I think they're only like 4 or 5 shades anyway. Speaking of a limited shade range, the Dr. Jart Premium BB Beauty Balm SPF 45. This is something that it's kind of my foundation, my go-to foundation. And it sucks because I haven't found a foundation that I really love. You know, I found things that I like, I found things that I can live with, but I haven't found anything that I really just like, the finish, the coverage, you know, the luminosity. You know, I just haven't found anything that I just really love. And I have to be very careful about anything with a matte finish. And you know, the ingredients in it, because I have eczema, my skin's so sensitive, and you know, I don't want to buy a big bottle of foundation only to find out that it's going to break me out and, you know, look crappy on my skin. And, you know, so I feel a little burned on the foundation. My last one that I really loved, and this is really going to like date me, but was the Laura Mercier, Silk Cream Foundation in the tube. And they discontinued it. Why? I have no remote idea. That was some good stuff. And I have one more bottle left. It's probably like, I don't know, probably like 5 years old. Really, it's probably a collector's item. It's probably like Jell-O inside at this point. They've come out with a new like Lumiere Radiance Foundation or whatever. That sounds kind of promising. I probably will pick that up next month and check it out. But yeah. So far, this is what I use. I think there's only this shade, and it's like this pasty gray undertone. But since there's not like a whole bunch of coverage, it's not like it really, you know, looks crazy on me or anything like that. But probably anybody any deeper than me, this would look ashy and crazy. But I like it only because it hydrates my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin. It provides a fair amount of coverage and it feels nice on the skin. It has a nice little finish on it. And it's easy just to, you know, put it on with my fingers and just go. Next up is a surprising product, but it's what I have on my brows today. And it is the NYX Eyebrow Gel. Waterproof, long-lasting, smudge-proof, blah, blah, blah. It is proven to be all those things. I hate doing my brows. I just don't like doing them. It's tedious and it gets on my nerves and I don't have the patience for it. But I love this. And even though, I don't know how many colors it comes in, but this is in the color Espresso. And it's a deep brown. And at first I was like, it's a little warm for me, you know, because I like a graphite, you know, charcoaly, deeper charcoaly kind of color because my hair is so dark. But I love this stuff. I just squeeze some out and take an angled brush at the tip. And that's very tedious in itself, but it gives a lot of volume. I like the texture, I like the finish. It's very quick, it goes on in nice little strokes, and I can do my eyebrows in like 3 minutes or less maybe using this product. So I just dug this out recently and rediscovered it, and I really love it. Okay, the very next thing that I use, one of my skincare products got out of order. But the eye cream that I'm really liking right now, and I use so many different ones, but I'm really liking the Saturday Skin Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. And I think this is $48 or $46. And what I really love about it is you get an entire ounce of product. It's got really nice, clean ingredients. And I just started using it recently. This one I've just added to my rotation. And I added it because it just really takes away those fine lines and plumps everything up. It doesn't irritate my eyes or my skin. And I'm just really enjoying this eye cream. So I had to include that. Okay, in the order of application, what will be next? The very next thing that I would apply, I also, I would put concealer. I didn't pick one because I don't have any concealers that I love. I have concealers that I like, but not any that I love. The one that I use the most is my Maybelline Fit Me, and it's affordable. It's creamy. It doesn't dry down, super matte. I can put a little bit of oil, dot a little bit of oil under my eye. Like, for example, I can dot it a little bit of this cold pressed rose hip seed oil under my eye, and then throw some of that Maybelline on there and let it dry down a little bit before I blend it out. And that's really how I get the best result. No, it doesn't have a ton of coverage. No, I'm not getting an Instagram baddie eye or anything like that. But at least it's not caking up and looking crazy and causing me problems and causing me to look older than 50. So, until I find something better, that's what I have. And I have every new concealer that comes out, I buy it. I have the Too Faced Born This Way. I have NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just looking over here, what do I have? I have the Kevyn Aucoin in the little pot. Like I said, I have them all. Like, I have a lot of concealer, but unfortunately for me, the ones that I've bought, they've been very full coverage. They've been very matte finish, and it's just not a formula that goes well with my 50-year-old under eyes. It does not. It's just not very compatible. So I have to use a little tiny bit, and I have to kind of tweak it and keep working with them and try to get the best possible, finish. But right now, the Maybelline with a little rose hip seed oil is how I'm doing, getting the best possible finish that I can get. The next thing I would apply is eyeshadow, and my two favorite palettes this month have been, and you know what? I have to put this in here, and if I spill my wine, I'm going to kick my own. Okay, there we go. I use this all the time, and this is what I'm wearing today. It's so quick and so easy. It's the Laura Geller Trio. It's called the Uptown Chic Madison Avenue, and it is so cute and so quick. It has only 3 colors. I go in with this pink color in my crease, darken up the outer V really quickly, and then I grab this really pretty shimmery color for my lid, and I can do a full-on eye. I did this eye in about 5 minutes, and I did it on camera, so I could prove that it really only took me 5 minutes to do this eye. And that was just so quick and easy. So I use that quite a bit. My Bronze Ambition palette by Pat McGrath is another one that I have been using a lot this month. Ooh, ooh. There we go. There we go. Oh, I love those warm tones. And it kind of has some neutrals mixed in. This is just a beautiful palette. I have been using the crap out of this. I think I had this on yesterday. And I've been using this a ton. And it's tied this month for the things that I'm loving this month and using this month. I didn't buy them this month. And the Pat McGrath Subliminal Platinum Bronze is the other one. And maybe I should take the plastic out. Oh, I dug down in my shadow. There you go. That's so beautiful. This is another one that I have used tons this month. And these 3 palettes are the ones that I have used the most and enjoyed the most this month. So for my favorites, I'm going to be talking about what I used and enjoyed the most. Not necessarily what I bought, especially if what I bought is not one of my favorite things to use that month. I'm not going to include it. What I will include that I did just buy is this stunning, amazing Sonia G Pro Face Set. These brushes are so silky soft. They're in another stratosphere of quality and softness. I love those brushes. I'm very comfortable putting those in my January favorites. Those are amazing brushes. One of the next things that I would apply after my eyeshadow would probably be my bronzer. And what I'm loving this month is my Marc Jacobs in the color Tantastic. It's just a nice, not too warm, not too cool bronzer. And I just adore this. This is really, really good. I've been using that a ton. And I've been using 2 blushes. The L'Orchidee Blush by Sisley in the L'Orchidee Rose and in the L'Orchidee, the peachy color. And I've been using and loving those 2 blushes all month. I'm not sure when exactly I bought I bought the blush, I think, at the very beginning of the month. But I've been using those a crap ton. Almost every day I've been using either the pink or that peachy color. And those are the 2 colors that I use the most. The very next thing I would apply is highlight. And I have 2 favorites. I have the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This beautiful, cool champagne gold. It's warm and cool. It's kind of a neutral gold. It's just beautiful. I've been using this a lot. It's very buttery and creamy. It's got a really great formula to it. And then for palettes, I've been using this highlighting palette by Pat McGrath, her only highlighting palette. And those are just beautiful. Just very luminous on the skin, very blendable, just blinding and lovely. Ooh, I gotta put that back in my palette. I hate it when I'm doing a video and I drop the packaging or whatever. I have to put everything back in just so, or, you know, I don't know, the sky's gonna fall or whatever. And, you know, I have the issues. It has to be a certain way, or I'm, you know, have an issue with it. The very last, well, not the last thing, but the next thing I would apply would be a lip product, my finishing powder, which is the Hourglass Veil Finishing Powder. I've been loving this a ton. And I don't even care. The big one, I think, was sold out when I bought it. So I got the little one. And I am not even mad. I mean, at the rate that I use powder, this is big for me. At the rate I use powder, I'm not even mad at all. It's going to take me a while to use this. And, you know, I usually don't buy minis because I just don't think of them as being a good value, but I really love this, and it's going to take me a while to use it up. I also bought the mini Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, so I'll be doing a review on that one soon. I think I got that today in the mail. But this powder is really nice under the eyes. It really is very luminous. It doesn't cake up or crease up. It's very forgiving and very nice with mature skin. For lip products, I have a couple. I have my Tiana by Colourpop in the Luxe formulation. My Tiana lipstick it's what I'm wearing, and it is this beautiful, it looks brick red in the tube, but it's a beautiful, more of a like a raspberry red, and I really love it. It's very creamy, it's very long lasting, it doesn't bleed outside the lines of your lips or fade. It's very, very nice lipstick. The other one is my favorite Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade Lust Angeles, and it is in the Luxetrance formulation, and this is just beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love this. And it's so moisturizing and just so nice. It's very long lasting. I love this lipstick. I stopped doing prices like about 5 items ago, didn't I? But this lipstick is $38 retail. But actually, no, I think the Lust ones are $26 or $28. That's what I think. Yeah, $28, I think, for these. That's what I paid for this. And then I like to top it with Pat McGrath's Bronze Astral Vinyl Lip Gloss. So I use the Los Angeles with the Astral Bronze Lip Gloss. That is a beautiful combination. Unfortunately, this Bronze Astral Lip Gloss, I don't think you can get anymore because I think it was a limited edition that I bought in a set before she came out with this, with her Lust glosses. Finally, there is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. And I just love this. It doesn't bother my sensitive skin at all. And it leaves a nice, beautiful, dewy sheen on my skin after I finish my makeup. So those are my January favorites. The very final thing I dug out, I hadn't seen it in forever, is this beautiful 18 karat gold necklace that I just love so much. I got this in Ghana like 20 years ago. And it has Adinkra symbols from the Ashanti tribe. And each symbol has a meaning. And I have the matching earrings too. And I haven't worn this in like probably years. And I saw it today and I was like, oh, I want to use that for my video. I mean, I shouldn't have put it in my favorites, but it's going to be my favorite. I probably should have put it in my February because I'm going to be wearing it. But I really love it. The minute I saw it, I was like, oh man, I love that. Why haven't I been wearing it? It makes me just, it's like so silky and it just looks so pretty and I just love the meaning of it. Anyway, thank you. Please comment and like and subscribe to my channel. I would really love to have you here with me and I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.